Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Coach Alex White, and today I want to chat with you about something that we recently had a discussion about with some potential new clients. And the thing that they were asking is like, well, why do people generally fail when they're training at home or training at the gym? And I really want to dive into that. But for us to dive into it, we got to understand there's two key things that most people are going to start training for in the first place. And the thing that they're training for, or the thing that they're coming into the gym for, is that they need the accountability or they need the knowledge. And this is really important because most people, whether you plan on starting to work out at home or you're planning to go into the gym, what do you need? You need accountability. The accountability is going to be the thing in the very beginning that helps keep you connected. It helps give you the inspiration so that you are in the environment. You come into the gym, you hear the music, you got the lights, you see the people working out, pumping the weights. Everybody's high-fiving each other and sweating and working and getting up and doing it again. And that's the thing that inspires you to believe that you can do it too. So then you show up day after day after day. And in good gyms, they've got great accountability, great community. So when you start out, it's important for you to maybe not try to just start out at home where it's safe, because you don't have the accountability, you don't have the inspiration, you don't have the motivation. It's easy to fall off. On top of that, the big problem in starting out your workouts at home is that most people don't get the consistent feedback. So you have maybe a little bit of knowledge, right? You were on the middle school track team and you know how to jog and do high knees, but you don't quite understand what to do when your calf is bothering you. Or if you're doing a deadlift and a kettlebell swing, you're not getting the feedback that you might need that helps you keep your back from hurting. So the important thing when you're at home is that if you're gonna work out at home, you should already have the accountability and the discipline built in. You should have the knowledge about how to make those corrections on your form so that when things start going awry, you know how to reel it back in and make sure that you've got it done correctly. So training at home is good and it's a great idea, but it's something that you need to build into. So if you're thinking about getting started, I would never tell somebody who's just getting started, something is better than nothing, but if we got an option, get yourself into a training facility. Now, we understand why somebody might not be successful or why they might fail training at home, because they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the accountability, and those two things are the things that are really lacking. But why would somebody actually fail if they're going to a good gym? Well, generally, the accountability isn't the problem when you're going into a training facility. You see, when you show up to the training facility, there's coaches there, there's community there, you got the front desk staff, you got all those things that are hitting you up and saying, hey, where were you? How are you? When are you showing up? When are you coming in? We're scheduled to meet each other. I'll see you there on Saturday at 9. Those pieces are fantastic. Why people generally tend to have failure rate at a regular gym is because of the knowledge. And that is one thing that you have to be really, really mindful of. You see, there's all these different disciplines when it comes to your health and fitness. And you can have people who specialize in just picking up heavy weights. You've got people who can specialize in doing conditioning. You've got people who can specialize on just doing rehab and stretching and mobility and correctives. You've got people who can specialize in weight loss. You've got people, you get what I'm saying? So it's important to understand, well, what's your core objective? You see, if your objective is to lose, let's say, 30 pounds and you're just starting out, but you're going to a space where everybody's already jacked ripped and they're doing all sorts of hang cleans and muscle ups and pull ups and double unders, well, it's gonna be really hard and maybe demotivating for you to be on that space. But if you're in a space that has experience and knowledge and you're in with other clients who maybe have traveled that journey that you're traveling, well, that's probably going to be a little bit more engaging, exciting, and rewarding for you to be able to see that progress. And see, the reason why I say that knowledge is the problem inside of the gym is not because they're not knowledgeable, it's because they might not be knowledgeable about you. They might not be taking the time to understand you. And if they are taking the time to understand you, do they understand how to program specifically for you where you are right now? And when you understand that, that's such a vitally important piece. Because if you show up, let's just say to, like, I don't know, the neon green theory class, and you're one of 30 people in class, are they knowing you and how you should be warming up? Do they know about that pre-existing knee or ankle issue? Do they know about the car accident from 3 months ago that's still giving you that kink in the neck or the shoulder? Are they just telling you to do more reps or to go faster or to take a break and then come back, but they're not giving you a modification? These are things that you have to take into consideration when you're considering the places and spaces that you're training for, because just because they've got a big sign up on the front and they can run ads and they can do all that sort of stuff, and they give you the feel good class because you burn 9,000 calories in one workout, you could actually be doing yourself a lot more damage and a lot more harm than good. So let's recap. Why do people generally tend to have problems and lack of success when they're training at home? Most of the time it's because of the accountability, okay? Once we've got the accountability piece built in, then we can really start massaging the knowledge. Why do people mostly fail when they're at a training studio or a gym or a workout center? It's not because of the accountability. It's because of the knowledge and specificity as it is applied to you as the client. So if you are, as we're getting down to the end of the year and getting ready to start to these New Year resolutions, thinking about getting yourself started on a new fitness regimen, you want to make a few changes, you want to start lifting some weights, maybe you want to get back to jogging again, I think that's fantastic. And I hope that this information helps you understand how to make a much more educated decision that's going to lead you to the progress that you desire, as opposed to just pushing you out into the ocean and hoping you know how to swim. My name's Coach Alex White. This is Peak Human Performance. And if you got any questions, we'd be happy and honored to help you on your fitness journey. I hope to see you around the gym soon. Take care.